All right, ladies and gentlemen, after our co-main event comes the main event of the evening. This one for the IKBF K1 World Title. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Alexi Pet Serepisos. Let's welcome this man to center ring, fighting out of the red corner, Kenny the Pitbull T. The night's fight, sanctioned by the IKBF under the auspices of the Professional Boxing and Combat Sports Board of Victoria. Your judges at ringside are Michael Vukovic, Cenk Bihic and Paul Lee. Your doctor, Dr. Adrian Jury. Your timekeeper, Miss Mel Tadaro. And your referee in charge when that bell tolls, Ignatius Missilides. This fight brought to you by Kokoda Caravans and JPS Coatings. Tabcorp Park, both warriors have now entered the ring. And this is the main event of the evening. Tabcorp Park, Melbourne. Let's make some noise. It's main event time. 5 by 2 minute rounds, K1 rules in the lightweight division. They will be fighting for the IKBF K1 World Title. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, trained by Ethan Shep, out of the House of Pain, with an official weight of 62.4 kilograms, wearing the purple tie shorts with black. A fight record, 37 fights, 27 wins, 6 coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Hamilton in New Zealand, he is the current WMC I1 World Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, Alexi Pet Serepisos. And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, trained by James Rosler, out of Team Ultimate in Hoppers Crossing. Last night of the weigh-in, this man came in at 62.35 kilograms, wearing the hot pink tie shorts with black and silver. A fight record, 20 fights, 17 wins. He is fighting out of Altona Meadows, and he is 2-time Victorian champion. He is the Rumble in the Jungle Eliminator champion and the IKBF Australian and South Pacific champion. Ladies and gentlemen, he is Kenny the Pitbull T.
It's main event time here at Rumble in the Jungle 36. Another IKBF World Title on the line. This one proudly brought to you by Kokoda Caravans and JPS Coatings. Fighting out of the blue corner, Alexi Serepisos. In the purple shorts with black trim, taking on the Pitbull, Kenny T, in the all too familiar pink shorts.
I tell you what, if there's ever a name that is perfect for a fighter, it's the Pitbull for Kenny. Because he's like a dog on a bone in center ring. The master of the overhand punches, the overhand rights and lefts.
Well, it's pretty much become the trademark of Ultimate
on call
Crossing, and we've seen it tonight on many an occasion. So K1 rules for this bout. Left-right low kick combination from Kenny T.
We're going to hear this quite a bit during this fight, about the double hand grip behind the head.
Alexi probably more familiar fighting full tie rules.
Yes, But it's K1 tonight.
In Melbourne, I'm pretty sure on
Yes,
Rebellion.
he has fought in a Rebellion card. A very clean fighter, very neat fighter, a very strong fighter.
Oh.
Big left from Kenny T.
Once again, very, very crisp hands from the Pitbull.
Kenny T has fought so many big names during his career right here at Tabcorp Park. Tonight, no different.
Few words from James Rosler in the red corner. Alexi, trained by Ethan Shep, out of House of Pain in New Zealand. Nice step up knee.
Was that an actual drop?
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Referee Ignatius Missilides counting that as a slip, but that looked a nice clean knee from Alexi.
Round 2.
Kokoda Caravans and JPX Coatings bringing you this main event. Rumble in the Jungle number 36. Kenny opening
Kenny
up.
unleashing. Alexi, the elbow, again, that knee caught Kenny on the face. Kenny wants to be very careful in the grapple.
So Alexi very conscious now of not hanging on.
It's very hard when your body has been, I suppose, programmed to clinch on but you know what? He has the option not to take the fight in the K1 rules, and he has tonight, so the rules apply, and the rules must be adhered to.
Yeah, well, I'd like to see Kenny throw a few knees of his own. Big high round kick from Alexi.
Beautiful, but Kenny, he's hurt. Alexi may have copped, I think he copped the left hand on the way down. The referee was just in our way when it was thrown, but he came out looking a bit ginger. Kenny throwing him from the back of the ring to the front, big hands. He's being warned again.
Yeah, well, expect that to be the first and final warning from referee Ignatius Missilides. There'll be a point deduction because he is a no-nonsense referee.
Self-proclaimed, self-proclaimed. Nice left and right to the body by Alexi Serepisos. Apologies to the Serepisos family for a mispronunciation.
Good strong round kicks by Alexi. That was a nice clean knee.
A very good round for both fighters as we come to the dying moments of this second round. Scheduled 5 for the IKBF K1 World title.
End of round 2. Round 3.
So round number 3 of 5.
Kenny coming out like a bull in this third round. A pit bull. Nice right leg kick followed by the left hook. A sneaky knee by Alexi. Alexi, a name synonymous with sneaky knees. Big combinations by Kenny T. I love this boy's combination. I love his tenacity.
That's his trademark left, right, low kick.
Tell you what, by day he's a mild-mannered fruit stacker at bloody Coles. In my local Coles, I saw him there loading up the apples on the fruit carton tonight. He's throwing the punches.
Well, it's interesting to hear the other side of life of these fighters.
Of a fighter. Glove the big left round to the head, thankfully for Kenny.
Yeah, Alexi just getting those knees through and starting to rack up the points. Let's not forget, Johnny, that knees are going to score higher than punches and kicks. And I'd like to see Kenny at least attempt some. You know, we've seen him airborne on many occasions here at Tabcorp Park, and he's kept his feet firmly on the ring mat.
I think
tonight.
he's probably showing Alexi a lot of respect in the kneeing area. He drops him with a body shot.
Oh, that was a nice clean knee.
Seven, 8.
Kenny seems to have been hurt by that knee.
One more in that area. He may have broken a rib. He's going back to that rib.
Yeah, have a look at
covering
that
with the right hand, and he winded as well. Goes up to the head. Now attacking that same area of the rib cage. He's one more away.
Yeah, look at Alexi now. He's like a man on a mission. Keep your eye on
End
Kenny
of the round,
between
ladies
rounds.
and gentlemen, the IKBF World Title, end of round number 3. Round 4.
Round number 4. Alexi Serepisos in the purple shorts. Kenny T in the pink.
Kenny T will be going for hell and high water here.
Have a look at Alexi now, working on that right rib cage of Kenny T.
Wanting to add the IKBF title to his WMC title is Alexi. Kenny looking for that elusive world title. Again, that beautiful standing sharp knee to the solar plexus.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Kenny's taken a lot of punishment, particularly on that right side of the rib cage. There's not any reddening or welts, but it must be all internal.
Oh, a nice left leg to the chin of Kenny, showing a lot of strength, staying standing.
The Kokoda Caravans and the JPS Coatings bring you this main event.
How tough is this boy, Kenny T, as the whole T family?
Oh, where's the straight left hand, step up knee as well.
Another left knee to the jaw. It took Alexi a couple of rounds to get used to the K1 rules, and since he has, he's got him again.
That's
thing.
it. It's not looking good for Kenny T. He's buckled under that knee once again, protecting that right side. This is not looking good at all for the Pitbull.
Done crowd here at the Tabcorp Park. Seen the hometown boy.
Yeah, Kenny now just trying to hang on.
Closing moments of the 4th round. Can you make it, Kenny? Let the crowd get behind him.
Yeah, the chant comes up from the crowd for Kenny.
End of round 4. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise. 5th and final round.
Here we go, final round of Rumble in the Jungle, number 36, and this IKBF World Title fight. Alexi Serepisos, Kenny T.
Kenny looking for that big punch. Alexi looking for that opening to put further damage to the ribcage of Kenny T. Wraps the shin around the glove of Kenny T. Alexi using his reach and height to good use during his whole fight, Johnny Cav.
Yeah, absolutely. Alexi looks in great shape, exactly the way he started off this fight.
Another jump knee, step up knee there by Alexi. I'd love to see Kenny just throw caution to the wind right now.
Yeah, we know that's what he's got to do, John, but I'll tell you what, he's still protecting that right rib cage.
The crowd getting behind Kenny, willing him on.
So it's been great, another great night of fights here at Rumble in the Jungle.
I know James does it show after show, the matchmaking, such close fights.
We've had interstate contests, we've had trans-Tasman contests. Have a look at Serepisos working the knees again.
We get down to the final 20 seconds, Johnny Cav. This fight closing out.
Yeah, once again, nice high round kick off that lead leg by Alexi.
Come on.
Can only be seconds left now. Kenny tries a switch up.
That is the end of the fight,
Side
ladies
kick.
and gentlemen. Alexi Pet,
And we go once again to
Serepisos,
the judges'
Kenny the Pitbull
scorecard.
C.
But we could
5
see this
rounds
title belt going back
For
to
the
New Zealand.
IKBF World K1 title. Can I please have representatives from Dakota Caravans and JPS Coating? Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of action, we've gone to the judges' scorecards. Your 3 judges have scored the contest 50-44, 49-45 and 49-46. All the way to the blue corner, who is the new IKBF K1 World Champion, Alexi.
No great shocks there, unanimous point victory going the way of the blue corner. Commiserations to Kenny T. Alexi Serepisos, the new IKBF World Champion, as John Gajano from JPS Coating wraps the belt around the waist of Alexi. A big thanks to JPS Coating and Dakota Caravans. I hope you've enjoyed
Kenny,
Rumble in the
I'm going to
Jungle
grab a word
number
with both
36.
fighters.
And we
Kenny
hope to see
Pitbull,
you
come
back
here, mate.
in 2017.
You come from an amazing family, an equally amazing gym. Mate, that was a very, very tough fight. Stepping up to fight Alexi. He's a great Thai fighter tonight. You had to in K1. Tough fight. Didn't go your way. Commiserations, but I know you're going to come back bigger and harder and stronger as you always do.
Yeah, 100%, John. Look, guys, I want to thank you all for coming tonight. Sorry tonight I couldn't bring home the win, but guys, I promise I'm going to come back. I'm going to train my hardest. I'm going to prove to you guys why I deserve to come here, watch me fight. Thank you all for coming, guys. You know, without you all here supporting me, you guys cheering me on in that second round, I got dropped by the big knee. You know, my ribs are really sore right now, but if it wasn't for you guys cheering me on, I couldn't have gone through those extra rounds. So guys, thank you so much for all your support. Appreciate it. Look, I want to just thank my team as well. Look, you guys always pushing me in the gym, training, helping me recover, just keeping me on my toes all the time. So guys, without yous, I wouldn't be in this position right now. Alexi, thanks for putting up such a tough fight. You know, it's an amazing experience to fight against, you know, the best of the best. Thanks for you and your trainer for taking this fight. Congratulations, it's a nice belt.
Mate, when Kenny takes the mic, he just takes the show. Alexi coming into enemy territory right here in Melbourne's West against, as you can see, a much-loved son in Kenny T. Mate, you fought K1 tonight. After you got used to the K1 rules after that first round, your step-up knee was working fantastic. Sharp as hell on that left on his left of his rib cage. Got you the win. A decisive points victory and a very shiny belt to add to your collection.
Yeah, it's a nice belt to add. My kids always get my belts, I take them home and they play with them, run around, use them as weapons. Belts are good because I don't let them get broken. The trophies, they get broken. I want to thank James and I want to thank Kenny in particular. Thanks for bringing me over. Last time I came to Melbourne, I fought in Rebellion. I didn't fight to the best of my ability. Fought tonight, it wasn't my best performance, but I managed to... Kenny made it a very hard fight, so I didn't get to fight my style of fight. We fought his style. Every time I heard him, he came in, he did what he needed to do to get me to stop hitting him, basically. He hit me with some good shots. That last kick that I went, oh, that one actually really hurt. My ribs are sore, thanks Kenny. Thanks for bringing me over, thanks for having me guys. Everyone please give Kenny a round of applause.
Ladies and gentlemen, your new world champion.